Welcome to Chapter 2, CSS Inline Styling. Chapter 2, Essential Outcomes. Students communicate, collaborate, create, and apply critical thinking skills through project-based learning by A. Constructing, computing, and designing basic web pages. B. Empowering and challenging each other to create unique designs. C. Demonstrating knowledgeable web page structure. D. Being responsible web designers and digital citizens. E. Sharing the innovative designs via global networking. F. Linking keywords to project application. Metadata tags. What are metadata tags? These tags are extremely important in finding a web page and a web page search using a search engine. Please go to the following link and read about how Google uses metadata tags. If you cannot click on this link, then please go to Google Classroom to access the link. Once you have finished reading the article, please return to this PowerPoint. The metadata tags quiz. When you have finished reading the article on WordStream about the metadata tags and Google, please review the content provided on that page carefully. Then you are going to take a quiz by going to Google Classroom and look for the Google Form quiz link for Chapter 2, Metadata Tags and Google. Once you finish the quiz, please return to this PowerPoint. So stop the video at this time, make sure you have read the article and have reviewed the information, take your quiz, and then return back here. The metadata tags. These tags talk directly to the search engine. There are 3 tags that we will be using in this class and that you need to know. These 3 tags follow the title tag between the opening and closing head tag. Each tag has 2 attributes, the name attribute and the content attribute. Now let's take a look at our 3 metadata tags. The meta title tag provides the search engine with the name of the web page. The meta description tag explains the function of the website, and it is included in many of the search words in the description. The meta robot tag is used to provide search engines with instructions on how web pages should be crawled, indexed, and presented in search results. Looking closely at the title metadata tag, the title tag provides the search engine with the name of the web page. You will have the content attribute and the name attribute. So when we write this out, we will use the metadata tag, which is a single tag. You will use the name equals title and the content equals, and we'll put in meta tags, and then we'll put in the name of the website. The description metadata tag describes your website. So if you look at the bottom, you're going to see the meta name equals description. Notice that the meta description tag uses the name attribute as well as the content. And notice the content describes the website. This content could possibly show up in the actual engine search where they give you a short description of that particular website. The meta robot metadata tag identifies how a page should be indexed and searched by a search engine. You have the name attribute and you have the content attribute. After the content, you will type in index follow. Usually the index and the follow is a normal crawl through the website. For more information on options for your content, you can go to this website. The comment tag. The comment tag allows you to put notes inside your web page that do not actually appear on that do not actually get displayed on the web page. So in your coding, you can mark where you left off. You can mark where you want to place an image. For example, if the class period comes to an end, you can put a comment in that tells you this is where I want to start next class period, so you can easily find where you left off. If you look at the comment tag, it shows up on line 5. The comment tag is in the color green, and we'll talk a little bit more about this later. And then you may place comment tags anywhere on your programming page. CSS properties and values. We need to talk a little bit about properties versus attributes before we jump into CSS. In HTML, we used attributes, such as align. We use the name and the content for the metadata tags. In CSS, we do not use attributes. HTML uses attributes, but since we've moved to CSS for styling websites, we no longer use attributes, but we use CSS properties. So, both HTML and CSS still use values. However, HTML uses attributes, CSS uses properties. The property used for inline CSS is the style property. Metadata research. It is now time to watch the video on metadata. Please go to Google Classroom and find the link for what is metadata. Return to this PowerPoint when you have finished watching the video. Welcome back to metadata research. Go to your Google website portfolio and create a subpage under web design called Chapter 2. Then create a subpage under Chapter 2 called metadata video. In the first text box, what are some positive reasons why the collection of metadata is important? Provide at least 2 examples. 2. In the second text box, answer the question, what are some reasons why the collection of metadata could be harmful? Provide at least 2 examples. Remember to type in the question before you answer the question. Please return to this PowerPoint when you have finished your portfolio questions. Chapter 2, Part 1, Partial Quiz. It is now time to take your quiz over Part 1 keywords. Make sure you have reviewed the keywords in the PowerPoint and in the videos before you actually take the quiz. The quiz link should be able to be found on Google Classroom, and you will be using Google Forms to take your quiz. When you have finished, return to this PowerPoint for various activities. Working together with block and line elements. We will now work together to explore how to use block and inline elements. Go to Google Classroom and access the Chapter 2 Block and Inline Element video. Please complete the work as you listen to the video and observe how to manipulate elements. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. Please return back to the class website for further directions.